All right, one more tip about Chrome and Google Drive. So I told you when we were setting up your Mac Airs that I would show you how to set up your computer to automatically back up your documents for you. And typically what we do is when we're going into the Finder, you'll find most people will put all of their documents here under Documents. And I'm going to recommend to you, don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. Instead, you have Google Drive. And in Google Drive, you can set up everything you need to use. Well, even if you're using Word or Keynote or whatever program your teacher asks you to do, if you will set it up to save into your Google Drive folder, when you save the document, it will automatically back up to the cloud. So here's a couple of things that I want to show you how to do this. Okay, so while I'm here, if I come up here to this little spinning wheel here, a little gear wheel, I can say I want to create a new folder in Google Drive. And so it's an untitled folder. I can retitle it. So I'm going to call this English 1. Okay. I'm going to create another folder, another new folder, and I'm going to call this Algebra 1. And then I'm going to create another folder, and I'm going to call this Physical World Concepts. Okay, you get the idea. I can start creating all of those things that I want to do. And then I can come in here to English 1 when it's time to create a document. Okay, and I can come over here to my Google Chrome account or my Google Drive account online, and you see these folders are already here. They're already online. They're already backed up to the cloud. So if I come into English 1 and I need to write a paper for English 1, so I create a new Google Doc and I say I'm going to call this Google Doc My First Essay. Okay. And down here I can just type and type and type and type and type and type and type. I'm not going to type a lot of stuff. Once I do that, it's already backing up back down to my drive and syncing to the cloud. Okay. So if I close all of this, if I close my browser out and I say I want to go back into Google Drive up here and I want to go into English, there's my first essay as a Google Doc, and I can open that up and I can work on that. And I can even open that up when I'm not online, when I don't have internet connection. Now, here's another nice little trick I'll throw in at the end. Let's say that I don't want to keep going into the Finder to find Google Drive. Well, remember that control click? I'm going to control click and I'm going to say add this to the dock, and right down here is my Google Drive folder. And it will stay there, and all I have to do is open it up, and here are all of my folders that I can choose to go to and work on my files. And if you will do that, if you put everything in Google Drive, save everything to your Google Drive account, PDF files, Keynote files, doesn't matter that it's not a Google Drive document, not a Google document, it will also save to the cloud for you, as long as you save it under that Google Drive folder. I hope that helps. We'll look at some other stuff later, but that should get you started with your MacAir.